Hello you guys, so today I'm using the MPH Mary Phillips Underpainting palette. I got it in medium. I think I should have gotten it in light too, because I think I could go lighter on the highlight colors and one lighter. But what I've done is I've created all the shadows. First I went in with a color corrector, then I went in with this color for contouring my nose, and then these two for under the eyes. And the brushes that I used, I just kind of found things that I already had at home. So this like flat brush by BK Beauty, I use this one for under the eyes and up here, down the nose. And then this also for going in and kind of like snatching anything, but I think these two are the best. This is for all over. And then I'm going to use a very sheer tint with a big fluffy brush and go over all of this. When you go over this, you don't want to disrupt the underpainting that much. So I'm going to be using the MCO Beauty Flawless Glow. This has very, very light coverage and it's perfect because it's not going to get in the way of all that underpainting that I just did. So I'm just gonna go over everything. And this is very glowy. And lightly tap over everything. That's why this fluffy brush is so perfect. And it's just going to give you like the bones underneath that you were not born with, but you just created with the Mary Phillips underpainting palette. Now I'm gonna add some brows. I'm gonna use what's left over on my IT Cosmetics brush from what I already had in there because I don't want this to be too heavy of a makeup look, from my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. You'd be surprised how much these little brushes hold on to. So I just got a tiny bit more coverage there, and that's good. And then of course we're gonna set the under eyes because we're not crazy. And I'm just gonna use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder and tap that in. This is so finely milled that there's no way it's gonna crease or build up on anybody. It's just almost undetectable. It's so flipping good. Just gonna go over the areas that I want to matte down. Since we did the cream contour, I'm gonna lock it all in with a powder contour. And of course this one is from TikTok, or Flower Beauty, I think it's called. Flower Nose Butterfly Cloud Concealer Palette. Just going to put a little bit to deepen up the contour that I had already placed under there. And then we're gonna do a little bit of bronzer. And today I'm gonna be using the House Labs. This is quite dark. It's so good. I'm so excited. And we're gonna add a little bronzer over the places where we added the cream product. It's quite nice, actually. Set everything. To make this simple, we're going to use the same contour palette or bronzing palette from House Labs. And this is in the color, this is Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in medium level 8. We're just going to use that as an eyeshadow just because it's easy. We have a little bit of time today. I want to get out of the house. I've been up like scrolling for hours, so I need to just get ready quick. So all over the eyes, little round circular movements here to kind of blend it out, and then we'll do a little wing liner and some mascara. I want to deepen the bronzer a little bit, so now I'm going to go in with a dense brush. A fluffy brush is not going to deposit a lot of product, so we're going to go in with a more dense brush and start like, you know, this is where you can start like going in and doing what you feel is going to be a little bit better for your look. So I feel like I need a little more bronzer here, but this color from House Labs is quite sheer. You would have to kind of go deep on it. Let's do a wing liner. I'm going to go in and lock in that cream highlight with a powder highlight, just a touch. And I don't know, I just love how that looks. Makes me so freaking happy. Before I do the eyes, I want to do blush. So we're using the NARS Orgasm Edge blush. Look at this gorgeous freaking peach color. Peach might be my most favorite color of all times. It just makes me happy. You have to find something that works for you. And so experiment until you find the perfect peach pink color for you. Today I'm using the House Labs liner. This is actually in, it's not even black, it's brown, matte liquid eyeliner in Whiskey. Ooh, I know I use this usually for making my beauty mark, but we're gonna use it as an eyeliner today since we're doing this au naturel look. All right. Oh, this is so good for an everyday wing if you don't want black. Look how cute that is. I really, really like that. Very nice. Formless Beauty for mascara. Oh my God, I love it so much. This again is Jenny McCarthy's brand, and I'm just gonna focus on the outer V. I'm not even gonna do all the lashes because I just want that outer V lift. And I think that's like really fun to do. It takes a little bit less time and you're just flicking out. Whoops, made a big mistake. Let's wait for that to dry. You're just flicking out the edge. Get really close to that base and just focus on those outer lashes. That's all you want to focus on. A little bit of highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild powder highlighter. My favorite thing. I've had this for 5 years and I don't care about expirations on this one. It is the best. So we're just going to add a little bit of glow all over the face. I shot a video of myself on my pro video camera and I couldn't believe how many actual real freckles I do have naturally. So I'm definitely going to do freckle pen, and I forget because I cover up my face with so much foundation. I forget how much that I actually have quite a lot of natural freckles on my face. So we're gonna freckle and pat to calm them down. You can also flick them if they get a little much. And then I'm gonna use that same pen, that same House Labs pen in Whiskey. I'm gonna go in and then hand draw some of my freckles that I know are here because I look at them on the daily. And I have one right here. I'm almost done, and this makeup was really quick. I love final touches, so I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever HD powder. This is a foundation, but I use it in a very light color just to brighten up the places that I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and snatch just that corner. I like a very, very bright under eye, but just in a specific place, like right under here, and then snatch the side of the nose. So I'll do that, and under here, a little bit here to like lift up these corners. And yeah, now it's a little bright, but I'm gonna use a setting spray, and today I'm gonna be using the Kosas Cloud Set. And then we can do lips, my favorite part. Woo! Fan that out. Let's do lips, everybody's favorite. Now, my lips are naturally quite pink or red, and I don't like that, so I'm going to try and neutralize it. And I'm going to use a concealer for that. Now, not all concealers will work for this. Some concealers will break apart. I've tested. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. So I'm just going to do that. I know. And then get rid of the color in my lips. So we're starting with a blank slate, and this is going to make my life lot easier. I'm using the Chestique. This is the actual shadow crayon in Curacao Pecan. And yeah, so play around. Like I said, this is an eyeshadow stick and I'm using it for lipstick. So I've gotten rid of all the color. Now I'm gonna create a contour. And this is just going to make my lips appear. Well, first of all, I'm gonna even them out. And automatically it's just gonna make them look bigger. And then we're gonna fill in the center. So this is definitely a cool tone contour color. And what are we gonna fill it in with? Because that, my friends, is always the most exciting part. My lips are dry AF, so I'm gonna use the Prada, what is this called? This is so bougie. It's the Prada Bomb. Oh my God, you guys, stop. Who am I? Right here. Now it's gonna take a little of that color away, but it doesn't matter because my lips are legit cracked. Then we're gonna go in with the Citizen. What color do I want to use today? Maybe Con. Oh, this is the Citizen in Bali. These are quite drying, so that's why I needed that too. And let's go. Oh my God, are you joking? So happy right now. Nothing makes me happier. Now your finger is your best tool for lips. I want to add a little pink, so I'm going to go in with Laura Mercier. Okay, now I'm going to go in and add some gloss. This is new for me and I've been doing it a lot lately. This is by NARS and this is in the color Alabaster? A-lister. Yes. You can't see shit at 57. All right. A little hello. It's got this like reflex in it. It's so gorgeous. Holy goddamn. And this is what all the girly pops are wearing right now. A very cool toned liner and then filling it in. And I'm here for it. And that is the end of the look, using the MPH Mary Phillips Underpainting palette to give this really nice natural look. We used bronzers for eyes. We used a brown liner instead of black, and a lot of glow and a lot of freckles. And I think this is so nice, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see the full, how I contoured and highlighted with the MPH palette, let me know and I can do that for you. But that's the look.